indeed. It's Jack from Resident Evil 7.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long? I'm wasting away here. Get that food in my belly. More! More!
This is great. Keep it coming.
Woo! I don't think I can eat any more.
Okay, looks like we got Market Square. And we've got a strategy to do from Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. He says, much love. The end. That's all he says. Nah, he doesn't. He says a bit more than that. So, fill up this. He says, I'll try to read this out quickly because he always likes his long comments. Much love to my favourite YouTuber, Rich. Strategy, leave my life for my friends. 4 versus 4 RT. Hero, Lich Solo Skills, Frost Armor and Dark Ritual. Mass Frost Armor for your whole team in team fights. The Tomb of Relics items are important, so support the buffs. Mana Pot. Give me a second. Let's build that before the Lich comes out. So the Tomb of Relic items are important to support the buffs. Mana Pot, Rod of Necromancy, Sacrificial Skull required. And then you need to blight the expansions and the bases of your allies. And place your towers about 3. I remember having a game not that long ago when I was playing as Orc and I had to sort of build towers in my allies' bases and they started to get a bit suspicious about it, but it really helped a lot. You won't have the resources for tier 3 plus, so not necessarily, so stay at tier 2 with decent frost armored fiends and statues. +2 upgraded macro allowance. He's really thought this one through. Theoretically that works, like tier 2 fiends is strong, but if I can go to tier 3 and get away with it, then sure, why not? Why not indeed? So we'll start off with Lich, do some creeping, perhaps an expansion will be available, but I'm on the outside, so you don't necessarily want to take too big a risk. When this comes up, I'll get in the Rubian Tower to protect first as a Blade Master, because the Blade Master coming towards me anyway. And we'll go from there. When am I releasing my mixtape? Never. Getting a lot of ghouls, so I don't have to worry about wood resources for building towers and stuff like that for allies. Fiends will have to come later. Load up on a bunch of items, Frost Armor and Dark Ritual. It's going to be hard to not pick Frost Nova. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. Gonna have to resist. Try and take experience from my enemies. It'd be nice if there was a scout there, just to see. Let's get a tech going as well, so we don't fall too far behind on that. Oh, he put a lightning shield on. That's cheeky. Any interest in the item? I'll go check for the expansion potential. Get a graveyard. I'll send a skeleton. No, he's already scouting with the wisp. Night elf over here. I very much doubt anyone's going for an expansion here. They are not. Might try the middle. Not an easy thing to do. I can see Teal over here. Priestess of the Moon, so she's going to harass, maybe. Or she's going to go, ah! Try to let the Lich tank that. Can the Ghoul get away? Yes. Fuck. Alright. That was BS. Oh, everything aggroes on this damn map. Everything aggroes. Alright, let's just go here. Okay. I'm not going to get much done with just this Lich. He's not strong enough. You can't really creep with a Lich. Not very easily, anyway. Let's pull the ghoul back and just use the ghouls for wood. There's a lot of them going middle, so I can still steal the experience on that side.
Yours to command. I am sworn as chilling. Direct me. Thy bidding. Yours to command.
My fate is sealed.
Direct me. Proceed.
Let's head to middle. I'll just put a Skull of Blight over here, so we got that in the bag for a potential expansion.
I bow to your will.
I don't think I can fit
Thy will
Blight there. Thank you. Looks like the enemy are here. I've got to frost armor my allies. Should probably try to finish mid rather than chase.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey.
Ah. Oh, I'm gonna miss out on the item. Damn it. Oh my god. I didn't want to have to TP. I didn't have to. He's still got lots of holy lights, so I got to be careful on that.
I wish only to serve.
I'm gonna go get myself an expansion. The other issue about like just having a single hero means that it's harder for me to carry enough items to put, you know, Skull of Blight, and not to mention he's got to take the time to travel, and he's not exactly the fastest hero in the game.
Where shall my blood
I can't carry many items either.
Yours to command. Chilling.
Where shall my blood be? My fate is sealed. I wish only to serve. Thy bidding. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Nice claws though.
Yours to command. Dead man.
Thy
Big fights over here. I imagine they're gonna have to get back. That looks like they're totally outnumbered there.
More gold is required. I gladly obey.
Your choice. It is destined. So be it. Yours to
Thy
command.
bidding, master.
Chilling.
My life for Azul. Yes.
I see. Yours to command.
Maybe try to hit one of their bases before they come to one of our expansions. Human base is strong to hit. Lots of stuff to pick off. Where's my statues? Ah, that's what happened to them. No rally. It's a bit dangerous to put them out onto the field at the moment.
By your word. Chilling.
No frost.
Yours to command.
frost armor is invincible. 100%
guys,
works.
It's your boy Richard Whitty here.
Thank you very much there, Emo the Panda. Ah, he had a potion. Probably just TP. I don't think it's worth staying there.
My fate is sealed.
I can't quite set everyone up with expansions with the amount of money I'm making.
So be it. I await. Yours to command. The sleeper will see direct. Chilling. Make your choice. Binary.
Summoning is complete.
You rank.
Upgrade.
Yours to command. Direct me.
Oh no, there's going to be two of them.
Yours to command. I will seal. By your
Knew there was going to be two of them.
destined.
So there's a 2 versus 1 there. Can't do much there.
My life would as
I am sworn
more gold. I wish only
to command. Direct me. It is destined. Wait. Guide me. Direct me. Guide me. Make your choice.
more gold is required.
Set up the bases one at a time.
My life would
Might not have time to come over here and put down a Skull of Blight. It just isn't efficient enough. Yeah, force a TP on their behalf. I agree with that. Because they'll be over here right now, doing that. Snub cube! What a snubber. Chomp chomp. Fiends versus archers isn't exactly the most efficient. You can see he's got a lot of burst damage.
I bow to your will.
Yellow's defended. Don't know if I can put like things in everyone's bases, but we'll have the expansion set up. Lich needs mana badly.
I wish only to serve. Where shall my blood be spilled? My life would as yes, master. My fate is sealed. I wish only to serve.
He's got a Orb of Frost. I've got 2-1 Fiends. Have I played the Gauntlet games? What, the very old ones? Need food badly. Yeah, way back in the day. Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. Du, 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 du. Oh, I can focus the frost ones, they'll be easy to pick off. So many frostworms. What's with the frostworms, guys? I'm gonna have to TP in a moment. I'm gonna die. Still can't kill the frostworms because there's too many undeads healing them all up with all their massive coils. It looks like it's gone really well for them. No surprise there. I've spent half my resources on bases for other people. And I haven't got Frostnova. So it's not exactly going to be the most amazing damage force coming out from me.
Research complete.
Command your choice.
More gold reference town is under attack.
You ran. Direct me.
Upgrade.
At least I get to kill a destroyer. Or do I? Yeah. On a priest. Funny.
Upgrade.
Embrace the end.
Our reference town is under attack.
Make it a bit uncomfortable for them. Fighting by the towers. If I can drag Orange away, then that's still something. Because he's got a similar army to me.
Our town is under attack. Our reference town is under attack.
But this is definitely... Oh, yellow's coming in. Quick, let's frost armor it up. Oh. Frost armor in like talons and things like that. It's such a bizarre thing to do. That's why I'm not doing it. I mean, I suppose I can put it on one talon. The one that's most likely to get hit. If you can get there and cyclone the paladin again. Can you cyclone the paladin? No, he's not going to do it. I can't slow him down to get ahead. Oh god, yeah, they're all over there. I wanted to get the paladin, but never mind. Because he hasn't got a town portal.
Our reference town is under attack.
Well, we're getting mega ganked. This looks like a bad fight for us. Blue's got like 20 frostworms, so he's doing quite well for himself.
By Neros to command. Thy bidding.
An allied hero has been killed.
I hope Green's got a bit more than Raiders and Bats, but I think he's got 1300 gold.
To command. I await thy bidding.
Yeah. We're not going to win this game.
To command.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
But if I TP into that, what does it do?
To command.
I got the orb now. I got Fiends, they're going to be 3-2 Fiends. Damage is too late though. There's not much to work with though. Well, they have quite a lot of gold. So I'm not surprised that this is a loss. If you give me a support strategy, it's a very little chance I can do much to pull a win. But yeah. No wins are guaranteed, that's for sure. We can try one more go, but there's no such thing as a guaranteed win. Especially not with strats that depend on allies. You can have a bad time. He's got like 4 frost worms, having a great time. I'll just frost over him, never mind. Yeah, that's not a surprising result. The only way for this to work is if my allies are basically sort of winning at least 3 versus 3. If they're losing, then it's never going to happen. Because frost armor is not going to be enough to somehow just save them. A few towers was nice, but it drains a lot of resources. I almost need to get like 2 expansions in order to be able to afford giving people, you know, towers and stuff like that. It's quite expensive. It's time consuming. You've got to get the Sacrificial Skull, go over to their places. That's time you could be spending creeping, building up your hero, making yourself stronger, or harassing your enemy. Just to basically pop down a skull. So they can... It's almost more efficient just to build Tomb of the Necropolis instead of actually bothering to go over there with your Lich with the skull. Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Johnny doesn't like to make it easy. Johnny prefers to see my allies win. Well, we'll see whether the next game they can do that. Because, like I say, there's only so much I can pull with this. At least the Fiends allow me to do some damage, but it's not going to be enough. There's going to have to be some carry going on from my allies. Otherwise, we're not going to get far. Alright, we've got the joy of waiting for another game. So, I'll just check some comments and stuff like that whilst I'm waiting on that. Because goodness knows when it's going to happen. What's with the Area 51 meme at the moment? I'm not clued in on that. A lot of people yapping on about Area 51. Some morons want to storm Area 51 on 20th of September. Okay. Isn't Area 51 like... Doesn't it have... You know... Army and all that kind of stuff there? So... Storming the army doesn't seem like the most intelligent thing to do. Especially if you're allergic to bullets. The army have a kill on sight order in that area. Yikes. Do you think there's actually something special in Area 51? Or do you think that there's such a hype around it that the US government has bought into it and has just decided to post a whole army base there and everything? But there's actually nothing there whatsoever. It's just that people like the idea of there being something there. So the American government is like, yeah, sure, okay. We'll put some buildings and station an army there and pretend that there's something happening here. Just so people can sort of have their conspiracy theories. State-funded secrets, huh? I think the most likely aliens we're to come across would actually be aliens that are from Earth. Human being aliens. From a distant future or from a parallel universe. You're probably more likely to come across other humanoid beings than you are actual aliens. Considering how big the universe is, it will take a while. Murgle Oasis. Well, there's no expansion on this map, but at least on the bright side, that means there's no expansion for my enemies to take. I'm going to go straight into Fiend build here this time, because last time I went with Ghouls to get resources to build bases for my allies. Maybe I need to win the game first before I can put buildings in my allies' bases and stuff like that.
The damned stand ready.
There are already aliens. They're called furries. Yeah, I can buy that. They're pretty weird.
My life for Nezul. The damned stand ready. More gold is required.
I mean, sure, if you like wearing a hot, sweaty costume and rubbing up on people, then yeah, I guess. Knock yourself out. Who doesn't? Me? I mean, if that's your thing, then go for it, but, you know.
The damned stand ready.
There's probably better things you could be doing with your time. Haven't even got my altar yet, and I'm building a tomb of relics. Is this one of those ones where it hates playing music? I don't hear any music. Warcraft 3 is so damn buggy these days.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy.
Scotty free. Right. Thank you very much there for the sub.
Summoning is complete.
Patch 1.31. GG. Alright, we've got more chance of actually doing the strategy now.
I bow to your will.
Although the game will be over.
Thy bidding.
They'll rush.
Summoning is complete. Summoning I like for Nezul.
Feels like I almost built something too early. It was that Tomb of Relics. But even the altar feels like it would have been too late or something. Then you've got the... Like, where's the resources? I haven't had like 4 acolytes on the gold mine the whole time, have I? Where's my money?
I will be done. Where shall my blood be spilled? My life for Nezul. Summoning my fate is sealed. I gladly obey. More gold is required, master. My fate is
Come at me, bro.
my life for Nezul.
2 peons for 1 acolyte seems like a good deal.
I gladly obey. I bow to your will. My fate is sealed. Yes, master. Thy will be done. Yes, master.
You rang. Yes, master.
Our forces are under attack. My life for Nezul.
Make your choice.
I bow to
Proceed.
Yeah, we got no music this game. It's weird, isn't it, really?
By
It's just
Neru.
so glitchy.
Yes, master. What's done is done. By Neru.
our forces are under attack.
The time is now. What's done is done. Yes, master. By Neru, I await.
Our
Between the
forces
flight,
are under attack.
the time.
Yay! I lost my acolyte there. That's the downside.
Yes, master. I await. What's done is done. The time is the sea. Sleeper awakes. By Neru.
Is complete.
Yeah, I'm getting my hero now. He's just pretty damn late.
Our forces are under attack.
I await. What's done is done. Seed. Yes, master. Fall before the scourge. I await. The time is now. Make your choice. You may feel the sting. Proceed. I await.
No coil? No need.
Proceed.
He only reserves coils for his own kind.
By Neru.
And I've got to support this guy?
I await. Make your choice. Yours to command. I await. Make your choice. I am sworn to Nezul. So be it.
I'll go set up some frickin' blights in the other two bases.
Forces are under attack. Summon more ressources. Where shall my blood be spilled?
So that way I've got like the blight already set. So we don't have to worry about it from that point onwards.
Make your choice.
So that way Johnny's happy. You happy, Johnny? You happy?
So be it. It is I await. Orders to command.
There's going to be some backlash in my base.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Proceed by thy bidding. You ran. What's done is done.
There's going to be a lot of backlash in my base. I hope you're happy, Johnny. That sucks for him that you have to TP. Teal's Death Knight is really low though. They're both really low. Was that just an illusion? An illusion. No, it wasn't an illusion.
Embrace the end. I am sworn to Ner'zhul.
Our forces are under attack.
Hey! Request complete.
Upgrade.
I don't know, it's not really, is it? God damn. This is so silly. This is so silly. I need to get a game. I just need a game where my allies can carry. That's all. And then I can fuck about putting towers in other people's bases that aren't going to do anything. Why did they leave? They had a lever at the start, so it wasn't worth the hassle of them staying because their initial attack didn't work. So it's not worth the stress and the hassle. It's not really much fun controlling people in Warcraft 3 unless you do it maybe from the start, because then you can have a game plan, and even then people don't have to control it. Why didn't I play normal? Because I'm doing a strategy request. That's the whole point of a strategy request. Depending on what it is.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will be done. I gladly obey.
Huh. That's funny. I actually didn't look at the minimap first.
Stand ready.
I thought I was in this position. So I built like this. And I thought the creeps were around here. It doesn't matter too much. No matter what you do on this map, you're pretty exposed.
The damned stand ready. Thy will be done.
You have to hope they don't attack you too hard, because you're going to have like cigarettes here. And they can sort of burst through those quite easily. This isn't negative though, because they can attack you from behind anyway, so especially in this position. So it doesn't hurt too much to have buildings like this anyway.
Summon the damned stand ready. Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
I normally just do cigarettes down to there and cigarettes along there.
I gladly obey.
And away you go. Away you woe. Away you woe.
Thy bidding.
So we got Orc, which is a good character to cast Frost Armor on. We got some Blight over there already. And a more fragile human. Careful not to aggro this creek camp.
Thy bidding, master. I wish only to serve. Summoning is
get the middle expo. It's totally doable. It's not easy though, because the golems can be very big and strong. You want like an extra ghoul or something to chop the trees over time. So send a ghoul down. Work out roughly where you want to chop from. Somewhere like here would be fine.
I bow to your will.
Double Tomb of Relics. Oh no, I see. They're both
I
undead.
wish only to serve. Summoning, where shall my blood be spilled?
I could always get my
Yes, master.
graveyard over here.
I gladly
Not ideal, but it's more to block if the enemy come up from this way, just to give a little bit of protection.
I bow to your will.
So this guy's going to happily chop away in these trees, which will grant me
Summoning
access.
is complete.
But you need to swap to Fiends at some point, because ghouls will get pretty slaughtered. Double undead. Not likely to harass, to be honest, so I might have more chance going over here. Won't have the frost nova though to snipe the kill. But I'm not doing much at the moment.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed. Thy will be done. I gladly obey.
Yours to command. Dead man walking.
Well, they haven't started it yet.
Be it. It is destined by your
A
word.
little surprised, actually. Thought they would have tried to give that a go. But the Fiends come out slower. 3 riflemen already! From the same person. How the hell's he got 3 riflemen? Does Gul'dan cheat?
It is destined. So be it.
Oh, there we go.
Chilling.
You just run around and be annoying.
Is complete.
So be it. Chilling. By your word. It is destined. Embrace the cold. Dead man walking. It is destined. By your word. Yours to command. Dead man.
Oh, close. Nah, too early.
Our forces are under attack.
A little bit of cheeky harass.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Might actually get another crypt.
Fate is sealed.
So be it.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
There you go. I can do part of the strategy by putting a cigarette over here.
My fate is sealed.
This is a bit risky because they could come straight here.
Embrace the cold.
That was some good micro. Frost armor doing a treat. One healing salve would do some wonders for my Lich. Ghoul's finished chopping the trees now. I don't know what we plan to do past this point.
Research complete. Summoning is complete.
You can go heal up at the fountain. Could bring all of my ghouls and maybe hope I'm strong enough to do one of those creep spots, but I don't think I am.
Our forces are under attack.
Did he buy my rod? He bought my rod! The dude bought my rod!
I bow.
Oh, look, they're stealing our stuff. Acolyte Scout. Spotted it.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I will. My life for Ner'zhul.
So much for friends. Where was the coil? Where was the friendly coil?
Sworn to Ner'zhul. So be it. By your word. Must be. It is destined. Thy will. So be it. It is destined.
Good news. I got Dark Ritual.
Chilling. So be it. I am sworn to Nazul. What's done is done. You may feel a sting. I am sworn to Nazul. Thy bidding. It is destined.
Oh. Ghoul's bad. Confirmed.
I bow to you.
So be it. I am sworn to
Where shall my blood be spilled?
thy bidding. Embrace.
I wish only to serve.
Some good blocking here.
Fate is sealed. I
Messing up his
gladly
AI.
obey.
What item was it? Oh no, he doesn't drop item, he just gives gold.
I am sworn to Nazul. Correct me. It is destined. Must I proceed?
My life is
There we go. Middle secure. Look at that cigarette. Yellow's secure now. Can't go too far wrong with that. Might just level up the Lich a bit here. Some friendly creeping. He's already got some cigarettes over there. I can always send my own acolytes. They might have crept this already by the looks of it. They did. I'm going to get the Mug Golem.
summoning is
Because that allows us to slow units.
summoning is complete.
He's got mass defense.
Upgrade.
Doesn't look like easy to base to break. This has been done. Just checking what they've done. What's going on in people's lives. Who's doing what, who's being happy. How the world spins and all that.
Proceed. I am sworn to your choice.
Freaking mass rifle boy over here. So there's not much to do over here. He's going to be distracted by that. Probably TPing already. Oh, he wanted to. Watch out though, he's way stronger than I am. Just want to distract him whilst he's being attacked. Oh, he's still coming. This is green. Why is he still coming? Yeah, you should be TPing already.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, green's being pushed back. We're going to attack.
I wish only to serve.
Going to get cigarette for orange, because that's what orange wants.
It is destined. Yours to command.
Thy bidding.
gold is required.
Orange is happy. And we've got to fill up the gold mines.
Yours to command.
Don't even think I have web.
Proceed. Yours to command.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Too busy playing the game. Got your A game on. A?
Yours to command.
Right, we're going to have to go over the 50 food mark if we want to make use of those gold mines. We got...
Research complete.
Your choice.
Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that.
Chilling. Direct me.
That's put me underneath the food cap, actually.
Embrace the end.
Embrace the end. My brother. No, my cigarette! I've got so many ghouls, I need to use them at some point. Having a nice big old fight over here. All sorts happening on this one. They're okay over there. They've got a good strong push over here. Although it won't be for much longer. It looks like it's not going to be totally possible to stay there forever. And carry on the push. Still need to get acolytes, so I still need to kill fiends. Or just stop building. No, never mind. That's not a fiend. Yeah. Kill, crush, destroy. I want to be soaking up all that gold. Allies have forced town portals, so they're vulnerable at the bottom. Protect orange with our cigarette. Build another graveyard here just to protect this area. And then I'm going to go over the food cap temporarily. Just to blow up. I mean, I could come and gank that, but he's actually still stronger than me. So I can't. Actually, I think I'll have more success attacking green. And we'll be ready. We'll cigarette up, so we've got defenses if they decide to attack. I don't think speed scrolls affect sappers anymore. No, they don't. They used to. Oh, it's clutch. Success. I get a cancel as well. And we're still underneath the 50 food mark. Support my allies with some resources. As well as all the cigarettes they've been getting. Those lucky boys. I should buy a couple of TPs actually, so I can definitely get back and forth, because they might attack me as well, but for the time being, TP here, do some damage to purple, and TP back to my base if they attack that. Frost armor for the Death Knight, frost armor for Mr. TC. Mr. Pit Lord. Go to about 2,000 gold and then maybe start building units. Aha! My cigarette is ready to punish. Need to protect my cigarette at all costs. The last line of defense. Blue needs to get that hero back, or someone needs to coil him. Aha! Base defended successfully, thanks to one cigarette. Have a frost armor on Mr. Paladin. Another frost armor. PC gets the frost armor. I use the speed scroll now so people have the speed to get back and forth, do what they need to do. Frost armor on myself. It's pretty hard to tell what the hell is going on, but you get the idea. Frost armor back on the torrent pit lord because he's going back on the left hand side. It looks like the push has been strong. The successful defense. I'll give the blood mage a frost armor because why not? I'll just put it on auto cast because hot diggity dog. I've got lots of mana. Just start. He doesn't actually cast it all the time. There we go. Maybe it's quicker to manually cast it. Okay, some gold. You get a frost armor. You get a frost armor. That is the most effective strategy I've ever played. Thank you, Johnny. Pit Lord needs it again. Doesn't even seem to last as long. It says 45 seconds, but that couldn't have been 45 seconds. Are people dispelling it or something? I don't know. GG! Very effective strategy gameplay there. I think the double expansion in the middle certainly helped a lot more this time to be able to afford more stuff. GG.